say don't be afraid of the way you feel. Don't be afraid, girl. If you
Why you didn't ask me how young my thing was?
We know, like first grade, second grade.
Who do you think I am?
Oh, I very
18.
well know. 18 when you did what?
18.
way you feel, don't be afraid, girl. If you fuck with me, girl, then let me know it's real. Let me know. I say you gon' remember the way I touch it.
Alright, you are now tuned in to When Love Wins. It's your boy, Turnpike Ike, aka Wiseman Field, but truly, Mr. Edwards. And you are?
Mrs. Edwards.
And how are you feeling tonight, Miss Edwards?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm pretty awesome. How's this marriage thing doing for you?
So far, so good.
I ain't changed on you yet.
Not yet.
Alright. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the first episode of When Love Wins, the relationship podcast. Got my beautiful wife with me, and we gonna come and educate, share our experiences with each other, with the world, and hopefully learn something from each other and help each other grow. So, how should we start? You want to start off by introduce yourself. Tell them how we met. Tell them your version of how we met.
My version of how we met.
Tell them your version of how we met, and then I'll tell them my version of how we met and how we got here. And your version, quick version though.
Quick version.
Like a 3-minute version.
Okay.
Do like a 3-minute version.
Well,
Look at that camera though.
okay.
Yeah, look at that one because that's the main one.
Well, we met in 2012. We were both working a club event. Long story short, he told me I wasn't leaving without getting his number. His phone was dead in the car. So, of course, before I left, he made sure that I had his number. 2 days later, went on our first date. And
Where we go?
went to Kings Island.
Ooh, that's a nice first date.
Kings Island. He tried to kill me because I don't do roller coasters. But it's okay. I survived it. And, yeah.
That's your version.
It's my version. That's the real version.
My version real short. Basically, we met first night, slept together, been together ever since.
Whoa, first of all.
You know what I'm saying? That's basically how they went. It's my version. You skip all that date stuff. That's cute. Met together, been together ever since. It's been beautiful. I must say so myself. So I'm gonna lay the layout of what we're gonna do here on When Love Wins. We're not here to put all our business out there, put all our dirty laundry out there in the world or anything, but we have experienced 10 years of ups and downs, counseling. She's actually went to school and received some psychology degree, correct?
Correct.
To also, help her understand more about just people in general. But what we are here to do is we will use our life experiences to help others. If something come up to where we're gonna be totally vulnerable here myself, I represent the thought and process and the mindset of the streets. Not of what I believe, of what I learned today, of what I learned to be as a man, of what I learned to how I need to be for my wife, but what I grew up knowing, what I believe in. So I understand those guys who haven't learned that yet and don't understand that yet. I'm here to speak for y'all guys who haven't learned that yet and let you know the understanding of what it really means to really understand that, of what it's supposed to be in a relationship and a marriage. So first we're going to get into a news clip because we want to raise awareness all the time of something. We want to raise awareness really to domestic violence and just relationships, and some had came across Miss Edwards' eyes that she wanted to share with the world and share with you all, and then we'll discuss it. We'll get into a little bit of that, and then we'll get into our topic of the evening, which is going to be what is our topic today?
Merger.
The merge of marriage. So the merge of marriage is what we're going to be discussing tonight. Also, those who go live, if you want to come into our live, if you're going to come into the live, ask questions, chime in, discussion, you will be able to do so, but you do have to go to the When Love Wins page to do so. You do need to like and subscribe to that page. Also, these will be on YouTube. You will be able to click on our YouTube channel, so everything will be in the links beneath once these episodes are completed. So as she get into the clip, we're going to have the clips, and then we'll get into the discussion. Tonight, as we said, we're going to be discussing the merge of marriage, meaning in-laws. How do you merge those? What if you don't like the in-laws? Who house do you go to for Christmas? Friends, female friends you might have had before the marriage, before the relationship. Male friends she might have had before the relationship. How do you merge those? What are the boundaries within those friendships? What if you meet somebody new and you want to be their friend? What are the boundaries? How should you go about approaching that? Kids, just the merge of marriage as a whole. We'll hit some brief topics, and then at the end we'll be able to answer some questions if y'all want to come into the live and give your opinion or what you believe to maybe help somebody else. You got the news clip up?
Yes.
All right, what we talking about tonight? What's going on?
So tonight we're going to raise awareness for domestic violence. Some of you may have seen a picture floating around Facebook the past 2 days of Ashley Lockhart. Ashley Lockhart was a 32-year-old mother of 6 beautiful little girls from West Philadelphia, who was brutally murdered by one of her children's fathers Saturday morning. So he stabbed her. Per the news, he stabbed her 18 times, once in her face, and it was even said that when first responders arrived to the scene, she still actually had the knife in her head. So very, very tragic. I believe she just had a baby maybe 5 months ago, if that. So her youngest is 5 months, and then they go up in age from there. So we'll watch a brief news clip. He has been arrested and charged as far as the last news article that I've read. But here's a short clip of the story. Oh, the TV, the remote's over there. Should be, hold on.
If you look at our reviews, over 99% give us 5 stars, and almost half of our travelers come back for a second trip. And I think the reason why is simple.
Attacked and murdered inside a minivan, investigators say by her own boyfriend. Tonight we're learning more about the victim and what led up to this tragedy. Fox 29's Ellen Kaloje reports.
That mother of 6 children was brutally stabbed in front of this grocery store in broad daylight on Saturday. And now the father of her children is charged with murder, and her family hopes that her death serves as a wake-up call for other women.
And when I say she was loyal to this man, very loyal, diehard loyal, do anything for him. And I mean, they just got engaged recently, and so for this to happen is definitely, it's not shocking, but it's tragic.
Ashley Lockhart died Saturday after police say she was brutally stabbed multiple times in this minivan by her boyfriend, Raymond Thompson. This surveillance video obtained by Fox 29 shows Thompson just minutes before the attack. The DA's office confirms that Thompson was well known to police and that Ashley had filed a protection from abuse order against him. But despite the PFA, they were still living together.
I don't have specifics to answer for you on this man's record. I do know that it's very lengthy, and I know the case is extremely sad and very, very troubling. I would agree with that for sure.
And this particular victim obviously did the right thing. For some reason, she was back with this man in that particular van. I don't know the circumstances of that. I don't know why that was. But sadly enough, she's not going to be here to tell us what happens.
The DA says Thompson turned himself in Saturday right after the stabbing, which is little comfort to Ashley's family, grieving the loss of the mother who had 6 children with Thompson, the youngest just 5 months old.
She loved everybody. She had a reputation of just compassion and love. And for her children, she was a nurturer.
The family has set up a GoFundMe to help Ashley Lockhart's 6 children, ranging in age from 5 months to 10 years old. If you'd like to donate, we have a link on our website. Just go to fox29.com.
Tonight at 7 o'clock, there will be a memorial held for Ashley, and organizers are asking.
Okay, so that was a news clip. Very sad, very tragic situation. I've personally never been a victim of domestic violence, but I do personally have family members and friends who have been. So I have kind of gotten to witness the effects of domestic violence. So I just kind of urge anyone, if you need help, if you don't know how to leave, if you need someone to talk to, reach out to me, reach out to any trusted adult. If you need resources, you can contact me personally at Ine Edwards on Facebook, or you can contact us through the Win Love Wins relationship podcast. But I just want to put out there, you are never alone, and you do always have a choice. So anytime we can prevent tragedies like this from happening, that's what we aim to do. So.
Yeah, that's really sad. We want to definitely send our condolences to Ashley Lockhart and her family, her children. I believe that GoFundMe was 6 charms. So if you can, make sure you go show them some support and some love. It's a lot of those little girls, and I'm sure they gonna have a long road ahead of them, and they're gonna need a whole lot of help, not only financially, but just support in all kind of ways. So I want to bring some light to that story tonight. And it bring up a good topic, though. It bring up a good, not that they bring up a good topic, but it bring up a good question of how much do you want, somebody to love you, Miss Edwards? How much do you want a man to love you enough to kill for you, die for you, or to just be able to leave? Like, how much does a woman or a man, how much do you want somebody to love you? Like,
that's a good question. I mean, obviously, you want someone who will protect you. So if you say, when you think of someone who will die for you, that could be a number of scenarios. It could be, you out and about and, someone opens fire, such as Greenwood Park Mall a couple of months ago. In a situation like that, of course, protect me. But, I never condone violence, domestic violence, any type of violence. So I want you to love me, but love me enough to where if you are not in love with me or you're just not happy, to just leave. So, I mean, I know that's easier said than done for a lot of people. And I know we've all probably been in situations where we didn't know whether to leave or to stay, but your life always matters, first and foremost, especially when you have kids.
That's interesting. I ain't really never had no problem leaving, Big folk deal.
Don't let him lie to you.
I ain't never had no problem leaving.
Don't let him lie to you.
Before we get into this discussion, though, for the night, the Merge of Marriage, I'm going to give a shout out to one of our biggest sponsors, that No Sleep Apparel. You know what I mean? You can get that No Sleep Apparel at No Sleep Apparel on Facebook. Just send me an inbox. Let me know what size you ever get that to you. That No Sleep go for, who's sleeping right now? Who got time to sleep? Gas prices high, rent high. I don't know who can get no sleep. I can't sleep myself. So that No Sleep Apparel is for you. You know what I mean? So let's get into this discussion. The merge of marriage. Ourself in merge of marriage. So with our marriage, let's just use us, tonight for the first part. With our marriage, what was the biggest merge for you in regards to me? Was it kids? Was it because I came with a nice package? I came with a nice squad. I got a nice squad.
Yeah.
So was it the kids? Was it in-laws? Was it just family in general? What was the biggest merge? What was the biggest merge that you had to overcome and see yourself through with me, just in regards to the merge of becoming one?
I would probably have to say the kids. Although most of the kids are older and grown, there are still some younger kids who you know, you have to go through their mothers and that sort of thing. So just the ability to trust and communicate and you know, I guess the biggest thing is just trust. We have been through some things, so trust is a major thing for me. So just, you know, trusting that when you talk to their mothers that you're strictly talking about the kids. When you go pick up the kids, drop off the kids, it's strictly dropping off kids, picking up kids, no extra conversation, no extra action. So I would have to definitely say, for me, it was the kids. And it wasn't just merging into marriage. This is something that's been worked on for years, over the past couple years, but that was definitely the hardest to overcome.
Okay, so what would be your, me?
Yeah, you.
What was the, shit, your daddy? Your pop? Nah, yeah, probably your pops, probably if I had to merge anything, just being able to build a relationship. Because I'm, you know me, if I ain't, you know, if you ain't from a certain place, I ain't gonna hold you up. I don't think you
ain't
understand.
from the streets.
I don't think you understand, so I ain't really, you know, I ain't really rocking with you like that because I can't trust you. You know what I mean? So, but I'm glad we was able to, you know, build that relationship, and when you know, you love something, you will go above and beyond and make sure that those things that's important to others become important to you. So I would say your daddy for me, if I had to say, you know, if I had to say something I had to overcome just to be able to merge what we had going on. I mean, now what would you suggest for another young lady that might be going through some of that baby mama issues, you know, because that come up a lot. You know what I mean? Like, everybody be like, baby mama drama and baby, like, but it be just so general. Like, what is baby mama drama? What is that? Like, what is, like you,
I would classify baby mama drama as the child's mother just finding any way to interfere or be seen or be heard or be relevant in, you know, just any part of your life. It can be a simple text or phone call about something that really was irrelevant or really, you know, didn't need to be said, but just to find any type of way to communicate or to say that they talk to you or to get any type of attention from the father, you know, in a not genuine way, I would consider baby mama drama.
All right, do you? Because a lot of people just think because you got a baby mama that it automatically comes with drama. Like, do you think that that's because having to deal with? I think a lot of women get confused with having to deal with a situation, just having to deal with the situation in a whole as drama.
Not necessarily. Boundaries. Boundaries is something that we learned in counseling that neither one of us had ever thought about before. But I would say boundaries are a major thing. And like I said, it goes back to trust. Even if you have to have a sit down, you know, I know we've had a couple times where we've had to sit down, me, you, and one of the kids' moms, or, you know, and just have to come to an understanding and an agreement, and then, you know, being strict with them that, you know, you only call me for XYZ. Like, I don't need you to call me and say so-and-so's not cleaning their room. I don't need you to call me and say so-and-so's not listening to me. But, I mean, real, like, important stuff. And not just calling to interrupt or be nosy or anything like that. So I would say just setting the boundaries, not only with each other, but with the mothers as well. Because, I mean, they gonna do, you know, what you allow them to do. So if you allow them to call and text your phone at all times of the night for any and everything, or, you know, that's what they'll do. So I think just setting boundaries.
You think the key is setting boundaries?
Setting boundaries and building trust.
Who get to set those boundaries? Do the woman set the boundaries? Do the man get to set those boundaries? What if then in a situation where, because some people, you know, it take a long time for a woman to be like, they want to talk to another woman about their child. I didn't have that child with that woman. She should mind her business. That ain't her business. What do you say, you know, what do you say to that? What do a man supposed to tell, you know? Are those not all true facts? Didn't have that child with that woman. It kind of ain't her business. Is it her business?
I mean,
is it her business until she get a ring? When did it become her business?
I mean, I feel like anybody that's gonna be around your child. So not only, you know, not necessarily waiting until you get married, but, you know, if you live with a woman and she's, you know, the father lives with a woman and your child is gonna be around that woman. I mean, I'm not gonna say common sense, but for me, common sense would just be to at least introduce myself, you know, I know you're going to be around my daughter or this and that, you know, and just kind of tell her how you feel about it. I mean, I've never been in this situation, but I mean, if I was, for me, the logical approach would be to just go to the other woman and, you know, you don't have to be messy about it. You don't have to be loud. You don't have to be fussing and cussing. Just, you know, letting it be known. And then to be the other woman, for me, you know, it's a fact of, you know, hey, I understand, you know, I'm not your child's mother. I'm not trying to be, but, you know, if your child is going to be around me, then we at least need to be cordial for the child's sake. I mean, we don't have to be buddy. We don't have to be going on play dates and talking and texting and over each other's house and all that. But, I mean, we do need to be cordial. In my opinion.
Yeah, I can agree with that. And I think just being, now that I, you know, learned to be honest, and now that I understand, and my mom told me something a long time ago. She said that the problem came from, a lot of times the problem come from, even if you're not sleeping with the woman, if you entertain it, if you playing, if you ain't keeping it business, if you ain't keeping it just all business, ain't never entertaining no other thought or nothing, and just keep it business, then it will go smoother, essentially. You know what I mean? But if you kind of not, you don't have to even be hitting it, but if you play with her, laugh with her, entertain it, it can make someone else believe that it's some hope, and then those feelings intertwine when it's time to, you know, exchange the kid, and when it's time to, you know, I think that's what it don't even be about the kid no more. I think from my experience, it be about, you know, that we was just laughing. Now you can't laugh because she with me. Now you mad. So now you got to think of something to do. So I think if you just keep it business, then you'll be alright, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
I've been told you that, but
You ain't
anyway.
told me.
Anyway.
You ain't told me.
Ben told you that.
You ain't told me nothing.
I definitely
It was
have.
too late. It was too late when you told me.
I mean,
You can't just tell somebody something. People don't learn like a lot of people don't learn like that. You can't just tell somebody something. They just like, okay. Yeah. Let me get to another one of these sponsors. All right. Full Circle 360 photo booth rental. If you need any photo booth rental, matter of fact, I got a deal going on right now. If you know you get videography for your wedding, I'll throw in a 360 photo booth for you. You don't have to be for a wedding. If you get videography for a birthday, you get videography for any of your events, I will throw in a 360 photo booth rental along with that videography contract. So, but you can rent those at Full Circle Photo Booth Rental on Facebook. Just inbox us and schedule your date, and we'll get that out to you and come and turn your event up. All right. So, other things about the merger. We talked about children, talked about in-laws. My in-laws, my family. How did you feel about my family? What you feel about family? What if I don't like your people and I don't want to go with you to Thanksgiving? I ain't going. I don't like him. He don't like me. What we going for? What do you say to that? How do we integrate that? How do we integrate the events with the family we don't like? And then we're going to get to the good one where... Then we're going to get to the good one after this. So start thinking, people. Start thinking. This is the good one. This is the big one. How do we integrate the female and male friends? Previous, and if I'm at Walmart, meet somebody. Boom, she shake up. What's up, my nigga? Boom, I fuck with those kicks. Me too, my boy. Oh, you smooth. What you doing? Oh, you hoop. Me too. And we want to be friends. How do we integrate that? Can you get new friends? Can I get new friends? Or our friend list is cut off? But we're going to get to that. But we ain't get to that yet. We're going to get to that's the juicy one. That's the one that everybody want to know. But what we talking about? In-laws. What if I don't like your people? And I don't want to go over there and be with them and be fake, as people call it. I ain't going over there being fake with them. I don't like them. They don't like me. You go by yourself. What you say to that? How you deal with that? And the integration of just relationships, period. Because everybody ain't married. Everybody don't want to get married, but they want to, they want to be in love, and they deserve that. But how do you integrate that? What do you say to that? How do you, we asking you because we asked her because she got the psychology degree. So this is logic. I'm the streets, no sense. Not you heard common sense. I'm no sense. You know what I'm saying? Slow, no sense. So we gotta ask the expert, and then we go with what the streets. I know what the streets know though. I know what the streets think about all this. Like I'm the guru. I'm street certified. I know what we think. But I'm asking the regular people, the Americans, the rights, the ones that ain't gonna wait for the crosswalk to come on. I ain't gonna tell them about that. You wait for the crosswalk to come on. Like that's too legal. Like you wait for the crosswalk to come on, but that's cute. Whatever. But how do you handle that? I ain't going up your people's house. They some goofies. I don't like them. And I can't vibe over there. What we doing?
I think that kind of depends on kind of each relationship individually. I don't. That's
what effect does that have though?
Eventually it's gonna have an effect. It's gonna.
I ain't going with you. I ain't rocking with your people.
For someone that is family oriented, very in tune with their family functions, family events, eventually that's going to become a problem.
Is that a breakup? Do I stop talking to you because I'm family oriented, and you? Should I stop it here? Should I convince you to go?
It's
build
possible.
your relationship.
It's possible.
How do we help us out here?
It's possible.
What we gotta do?
I mean, in the beginning, we've kind of had some instances of that ourselves, where you may not have wanted to go somewhere with me, and I might have felt a certain type of way about it.
Say what it is. Tell Fat Boy then what you really said. Fat Boy, she really said.
Anyway, I think.
Baby Yachty, she said we
eventually.
Look, she said.
Y'all know what y'all be doing. Have me leaving with a migraine. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's a different conversation for a different time.
All right, go ahead. What
anyway,
we doing?
Neither here nor there. However,
right, what are we doing?
Yes, that can cause conflict for someone who is family oriented and does have a lot of family functions, family events, because that could be a sign that you could be saying you don't care about them, you don't care about their family. Now, on the other hand, for somebody who, may not talk to their family, barely talk to their family as is, it might not be a big deal.
Now let me ask you this, because the streets want to know this. Like, I know they want to know this.
Oh my God.
What about the slide through? Because street niggas, we like to slide through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You drive your car.
Your days of sliding through is over.
I drive my car. You drive your car. What's the slide? How does slide through feel?
Your slide through days.
What the slide through really feel like when we just, when the street,
through, that is one thing.
Let me explain the slide through though.
Nope.
The slide through is when you.
No, we know what it is.
Yeah, when the street.
That's one thing.
The street, we like to slide through.
That he learned.
You know what I'm saying?
One of the things that I absolutely hate.
So why you hate the slide through though? What's wrong with the slide through? It show you that I care. It show you that I made time for you. It show you that ain't nothing more important than you. I came through.
Yeah, for a couple minutes.
I got that Britney with me. I got that Britney with me, so I drove all the way with that Britney grinder on me. I done came over here. Half of them ain't got no license.
You came, then you
left.
Slid.
Yeah. But I came.
It don't matter.
So okay, let me let you tell the people what the slide through feel like so the guys can understand that the slide through. So the slide through ain't enough.
No.
So what's enough? An hour?
No. The slide through is not enough.
What's enough? An hour? Because my slide through usually about an hour.
You come together and you leave together.
So, but what the slide through? Tell the people. You gotta tell the people what the slide through feel like. How does it feel?
The slide through.
What it
so
feel
if
like?
I'm at a family function,
right,
and I'm already there.
Right.
You come, I've been there for an hour. You come, pop up,
Right,
sit,
shake
ha
hands.
ha, he ha. 45 minutes to an hour later, you like, all right, I'm leaving.
Right, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Now I feel some type of way because, hey, where are you going?
That's the biggest one. Let's just be clear. Let's
Where
be
are you
honest and
going?
keep it up front. That's y'all whole.
And what's more important
Okay.
than you being here
Okay.
with me and my family?
And that's what the street guys want to know too, because I'm glad we got y'all here, because this is what we want to know too. Is that the biggest thing? And we could just be honest with the people, because you already, you know, our love already won. So you know, you ain't trying to win. We already won. But for the guys, right? For the street guys who don't speak that kind of love language, like the slide through mean I don't care about you and all that. The slide through to us mean I just told you I got that Britney Grime on me. I got that rocket on me. I just slid over here. That ain't to us. That's everything. I made time, cause I'm gonna be honest. Most of them could have been a lot of other places.
Exactly.
Let's be clear.
Exactly.
So is the biggest concern, because we be knowing this, and this is what we be thinking, and that's why a lot of street guys act like that, because we be thinking this. Is the biggest concern where I'm going, or you really want me to be there? Because I'm going to tell you something before you start talking. A lot of us feel like you only want me here because you worried about where I'm going. Not that you want, we want y'all somewhere. We want y'all there. We could give a damn. We have no other thought of where else you could have been. It don't matter to us. Y'all thought process is a little different. Y'all think we went over everybody's house when we leave. So, is y'all biggest thing where we going, or do y'all really want us to be there? Because if y'all don't really want us to be there, is it fair? Is it fair that we got to sit there and you really don't want me to be there? You really worry about where I'm going?
It's both.
Which one is it more? And be honest.
It's both. For me?
Nah, not for you, but in general. And you, not you today. You at that time when I was sliding. Not you at that time when you know I'm coming and I'm gonna be there. I ain't got nowhere else to be.
8 years ago?
They gone.
6, 7, 8 years ago?
But me at that time where I had somewhere else to be. I could have been somewhere else. What was it more so you wanted me there? Or more so you was concerned about where else I could have been if I wasn't there? Which one more? Because we can feel it like women got women intuition, right? Men got that too. So when something stuff, when y'all asking something, you like, damn, you ain't asking me for safety. You asking me to question where I'm at. Like, just say that. It's kind of weird. It make us feel some kind of way. Just being honest, it make us feel like
back then. Yeah, it was more than likely. You know, where are you going? What's more important than me? Why you can't stay here? Blah blah blah. Back then, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's, you know that I want you to go with me over here. You know I want you to be at this event. You know I want you to be, even events that I host. It ain't even necessarily got to be a family member's house. It could be something I host at the house. You know, if I'm having an Easter party, Halloween party, whatever, you know I want you to be here because I want you to be here.
Right.
Not because I'm worried about where you are or what you're doing or any of that. So, I mean, I guess it depends on where
we
you
don't
are.
believe you. You need more people. Leave a essay.
You know, it
is
what it is.
We don't believe you. You
It's
need
a learning
more
process.
people. Leave essay.
I don't have to worry about where you are no more.
Nah, not no more. But I was talking about them. We know what it is.
Then,
they want to
yeah.
know where y'all at. So I don't know what to tell y'all. I just say, keep sliding, my boy. Slide, because until she put a ring on it, folks, you keep sliding. You keep living for you, my boy. Straight like that. You keep sliding until you don't feel like sliding no more. Like it, because until you don't feel like sliding no more, it ain't gonna matter what nobody else wants. Until you want to genuinely be there, she can want you to be there all day. All you're gonna do is mess up the event because you don't want to be there. So you're gonna be ready to go anyway. Now we can just go home.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you keep sliding until you don't feel like sliding no more. And then it'll come to you. Let's get to another one of these sponsors, a couple more sponsors before we get to the big topic with the friend thing. You know what I mean? Because that's a big one for just relationships and just period. People want to know, like, how do I hide my friends? Because you scared? Because can't have no, because you don't want me to have no girlfriend? Do I hide them? Or do they got to be both our friend? Or how do we go about that? We're going to discuss it. Big topic. We're going to discuss that one. That was nice. Let's get into another topic. Only Our Child Care. Only Our Child Care is always booked. So I don't really know. I guess you can go check them out on TikTok.
Have a waiting list though.
I think you can go check them out. I guess you can go check them out on TikTok.
You can check us out on Facebook. You
Got a
can check
couple
us out on
kids.
Instagram.
You know, they got a couple of kids be running around doing all type of little cute things.
Learning.
All type of little weird stuff.
Learning.
You know what I mean? So,
Learning.
I mean, I would tell you to.
You can't apply.
I don't
You can't
know
enroll right
what
now.
to tell you.
But
just, you know, go check out their funny videos. Show them some love on TikTok. Show them some love on
Instagram,
Facebook.
Only Our Child Care.
Only Our Child Care. Get on the wait list if you plan on having a baby in like 2 years. But we don't even. I don't think y'all take infants. Do y'all take infants?
No.
They don't do infants, so
1 and up.
maybe by the time they preschool,
1 and
4,
up.
we have a spot for you. But shout out to Only Our Child Care. Dizzy Des Bartender. You need a bartender, inboxer, give her a shout. Super nice, super sweet, super amazing to have, super good spirit, always on time. Told you she followed the crosswalk sign. We can't cross the street to the crosswalk to the little man. Come on with the walking thing. Yeah, we standing there today. Come on. It's super cute. Never did it before in life, but I did it this weekend at the book sign. It's cute. For you customization, got that too going. You can always make custom shirts. They've been, what, about 7 years now? 8 years. Another company of mine she stole. So, I mean, you can reach out to her, get your shirts done, tell her everything she know. So, what's the dance group? What's the dance group name?
What dance group?
That we do their shirts for all the time. We do their whole stuff.
Oh, G3 Steppers.
Shout out to G3 Steppers. They think she the GOAT, but I'm really the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
He's never
behind the scenes.
He's never
tell her
touched the
everything
jersey.
She know.
Never
for you
touched the shirt.
customization, if you need anything customized except for RIP shirts, please don't send us no RIP requests. Please send those somewhere else. We just don't do those no more. But you know, any other customization needs you need, please give us a shout. She stole that one. So let's get into this big topic though. Let's get into the big one. Friends. Okay. How do we integrate friends in marriage or in a relationship? Friends, female friends I had before you in specific. Male friends you had before me. Friends that's males of mine that you might not desire me to hang around or be with. Now men, I'll tell you something about men, especially street men. The one thing they hate is for a woman to be their mama, right? They don't want to feel like, I gotta feel like I'm doing it on my own. Makes sense? Even if I ain't. Because if you be like, don't you, like my mom used to be like, don't go, little shit on my mind, I was already there, right? Like, I'm already there. I ain't gonna change my mind. I was already there anyway when you said, before you said it. So that's how men work. We don't want you to be our mama. That's a turnoff. I think for most men. I'm gonna say all men. We don't want you to tell us really. That's just what it is. Really, that's how we really feel. They ain't gonna say it, and I ain't gonna say it either. But we don't want you to tell us really. Nothing. Don't tell us nothing. Don't tell us who we can hang out with. You don't. I'm not talking about me in specific. I'm talking about just the people. I'm speaking for the streets. Not where my mind at is now because I've learned it. I'm talking in my unlearned state. Because most people are still in a unlearned state. That ain't no word. Unlearned. Is that a word? Yeah, unlearned. They unlearned state. They ain't learned yet how to love. They ain't been taught yet how, and I can't shoot them now. I gotta still speak for them just because I learned it and I know what to do now consciously.
Shout out to Laura.
Shout out to Laura. What's her counseling?
Laura Guys Counseling.
Laura Guys Counseling. She
South
fixed
Meridian.
me. She fixed me. She can fix anybody. That's a fact.
She's amazing.
Super amazing.
Best
7,
counselor.
8, 9, however long you need to go. Best counselor in the world. Shout out to Laura. Smart. She can be my friend.
Thank you, Laura.
Yeah, she fixed me. But men don't like that. Don't tell us nothing. Okay? We don't want you to tell us shh. Okay? Like, for real. So, with that said, how do you integrate friends that you had before you ever came along or I ever came along. It's some guys you knew that you enjoyed being around, hanging around, right? Maybe?
I ain't gonna say all that.
No?
No.
Nobody?
Tyrell.
That's bro.
Yeah, that's my brother.
But you different.
Other than Tyrell, no.
But see, the streets is different. You ain't from the street. The streets is different. Everybody know each other. So when it's like that, you know what I'm saying? We all know it. We're a family in the streets. That's what people don't know. Like, we're a real family in the streets. Like, people that's in the streets and from the streets and be in the streets and be in certain places, we're really a family. It ain't everybody ain't hitting each other and all that. We really, like, look out for each other. And if something go on, we all really be in tune and really, like, we a family. And I don't think people on the outside of that know that. I think they look at it like we all just sleeping together, and that ain't really the case, right? So, with that said, how do we integrate that? What do you say to that? Female friends I had before, do I just tell them, hell, we can't be friends no more, I'm married now? Or how do I integrate those into my new life, in this married life? Because unlike you, I got people that I care about, that's my friend, that's genuinely my friend, that's been my friend. Like,
what are we defining as a friend?
a friend is somebody that been there for you before in a situation.
Intimately?
Nah, you can't be friends. Well, just common sense to tell any nut.
But we everybody don't have common sense.
Well, let me go and kill that. Let me go and kill that thought for all you sophisticated people, right? All you sophisticated crosswalk following people.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Let's clear it up. We ain't slow. We understand that we can't be friends with somebody
don't understand that.
I didn't had.
Everybody don't understand that.
A relations with. Let's call it relations. Somebody I had relations with. I understand that, of course. She should understand that we can't be friends. Like, how we gonna be friends? And what we doing here, B? Like, that's kind of weird. I wouldn't want to be hanging out with Snake Man. I'm not hanging out with him.
Oh my
Like, we're not doing that. I'm not hanging out with Snake Guy. I'd rather hang out with Snake Man. You saying you naked. So, outside of that, friends that you had no sexual desire, no nothing with. Friend. You've been there for me. I've been there for you. We went through something together. You might have cried on my shoulder. I might have cried on your shoulder. Do you erase all that? Or how do you integrate that into your new life?
Well, how do you integrate
Talk to the
that?
people.
Because I only have one friend.
Well, my friends...
and that's my brother.
Well, let me talk to the camera.
So,
any of my friends
I'll
that's
let you have
females...
that.
Let me tell y'all now, because I'm talking to the live. Because most of them is on live.
I'm sure
All my female friends...
Sure they are.
My female friend. First of all, I appreciate our relationship. You my dog for life. If I ever told you my dog for life, and I got love for you, that love will always be there. But the best way, you getting this?
I'm listening.
Write it down then.
I ain't gotta write it
I
down.
don't want you
It's
to forget
recorded.
it.
I got
I
it.
don't want you to forget it.
It's recorded.
The
I got it for
best
life.
way and the only way, in my opinion, for you to continue to be my friend is to be your friend. You got to be both our friends. And my advice to you would be to be more of her friend or act like you like her more than you like me.
Don't act.
Please act.
Don't
If you
act,
don't- if
'cause
you
I'm a
don't-
no.
If you don't, act
I'm
like
a no.
Act like
Don't
you
try
like
it.
her
Don't try
more
it.
than you like me. And then we can continue to be friends. Because my thought process just in relationships, period, you can tell me if I'm wrong. Just not even marriage, it's just relationship, period, is with the friend thing. As long as they can be both of our friend in the space where both of us exist, then they can be our friend. If you can only be my friend when she ain't around, or he can only be your friend when I ain't around,
Or only your friend in your inbox.
or only my friend in my inbox, then that's different. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be an open friend. You gotta be able to come over. You gotta be able to call and say, that's me, where I get? Where Eric at? You know what I'm saying? You gotta call and be able to say, you seen homie, he supposed to meet me. Like you gotta be able to do that, in my opinion. What you think? Like how you look at it? You look at it like You can't have no friends. How you look at it? Tell the people.
How I look at it?
How you look at it? How you tell the people?
I look at it as.
Tell the people.
I look at it
How do you
as.
integrate that friendship? Female friends
I
had
look at
before,
it
or male
as.
friends you had before.
And there's no right or wrong.
It's not.
I agree with his.
It's not.
I agree with his thought process and how he feels about it, and I respect that. However, my opinion, you should need. First of all, friend. The term friend is
Right.
used so
Right.
loosely, like
Right. Friend.
friend. Everybody's not your friend.
Homie. Associate.
Associate. So we out in the mall, or we out at a concert, or we out and about, and I see a male associate. I'm not gonna necessarily say a friend.
Right.
If I see a male associate, I can say, hey, how you doing? Hey, how's the kids? Blah blah blah, and move on about my day.
Right.
But in my opinion, never should I be sitting up inboxing, texting, sitting on the phone with. None of that should ever be occurring. In my opinion.
Ever in your life. Ever in your friendship.
Ever in, for what?
So what if
are
your
we
friend
talking
call?
about?
So what if your friend call and say, Destiny, my mama just died. I know you go to church, and I know you got a calming voice. But I always tell you that you got a way of finding light in a dark situation, right? Your friend can't call you for that,
Well, if they my friend, I'm probably already gonna know they mama passed away.
and you say that, but you ain't telling the truth when you say that you ain't gonna do that because you have done it. And you can say
And
who
I
it
will
was.
pray for somebody.
Nah, I'm just saying.
And I will,
Nah,
but I'm
nah,
not
nah,
gonna
call
sit
you
up
out.
and
Let me
have
call
no
you out.
conversation.
Nah, let me call you out. You ain't telling the truth.
How?
Now because of who it is, you can say it's different, but it's not in a sense. Because my man called you for advice. I ain't gonna say his name. I'm just saying he reached out to you for advice, right or wrong.
That is.
I'm just asking the question.
More of family than a friend.
I ain't gonna call him family. It's family on the other side.
My nephew's dad.
I mean, he's no relation to you. But my point is, he reached out to you, right? As a friend.
Sure.
Correct?
Sure.
That's a perfect example of a situation. I ain't have nothing to say because he's a friend.
He's family. My sister.
I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna say.
Husband.
They ain't her husband. I'm gonna say he's
family. Family.
To who?
To my nephews, to my sister, to me, family.
Listen, he's still a male, and he's not your family.
Family,
Correct.
He is family.
So he reached out to you for advice, but I'm just giving you an example of how it could be a situation where a male might need advice from you, where you might have to take a phone call. Now, because of how you live, because of how you live and impact how you live, I think that's why you see it like that. But where I'm from, right, in the capacity of where we from in the streets, when you come from that place, right, you're gonna be around people and you're gonna go through some things where you're gonna need some people, right? Like for real, you're gonna really go through some things. You're gonna need some people.
What kind of people? You got a wife, you got a mother, you got.
Now,
I
ain't saying then, but I'm talking about now. But I'm saying you can't. That was my question to you. Do you just erase that history of? Ain't that kind of when you see that as kind of being disloyal in a sense? Let me give you an example. If you ain't have no wife, right? You was out here running the streets, right? And somebody put you out. And one of your homies that's a girl say, man, you fuck that, you come and live, get that, you come and live, you come stay over here with me so you get on your feet, right? That would be a situation, took you to work, back and forth to work, got you a job, took you to work, got on your feet, now you got a car, you got your own joint, you get a girlfriend. Do you just forget about that loyal moment you had with that person and say, forget that history, forget what you did for me, this is like now, this is what it is?
No, I don't say you forget it or erase it.
But that's what you're saying essentially. If you say you don't call and check, not to call and check on, I can't call you and say, "Hey, I'm going through something." Eric, can you talk to me? Can I talk to you for a minute?
Okay, so then you say, babe, such and such reached out to me, such and such inboxed me, or such and such reached out to me, and da 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 da.
Men don't think like that. So your suggestion is, so your opinion is, no. You
No
don't
way.
integrate. You don't integrate it. You leave it where it's
Not
at.
in your day to day, no.
I'm confused. That's your answer. I think all of us street guys are confused to your answer.
Not in your day to day, no.
What did you mean? Your
Now
day-to-day?
you said if somebody's mom passed away,
right. If somebody reach out to
going
you,
through something,
yeah,
then that's different. But how rare is that gonna be?
not every day.
That's not
I don't
gonna
think
be
you should be sitting on the
a
phone
every day.
I don't think you should be sitting on the phone with the other woman.
What's
or
up?
other
What you
man
doing?
every day? Unless
Oh, what you got going today?
But what about the people? What about the people who homie is a girl for real? Who homie is a girl for real?
Okay,
who,
then
who homie is like that?
Then I would know about her from the beginning, right or wrong. Just like one of the guys, apparently, from if you say it like that.
I guess. Maybe. So, your thing is you don't integrate, basically. You leave it where it's at.
Yeah.
It is where it is.
I ain't
Let
gonna
it
say
go.
that. I ain't gonna say if they reach out
They
to
did
you
to you.
with a life altering situation,
They did to
you
you.
don't you
You
ignore
can't say
them.
hi.
You can say hi.
See him in the mall. You don't want the monkey touching on your best friend.
You
No
can
hugs,
say
no
hi.
nothing. No,
You
all
can-
that's dead.
Church hug. You can say
That's
hi.
all I get. I
Church
get it.
hug
I get
and
it.
how you been?
I get
Da
it.
da da,
I'm
and
gonna say
keep
hi,
it pushing.
You know, my niggas, because, you know, I'm honest, faithful, and in love. And all my niggas, I see my niggas, I'm going to show them that love because, you know, they my niggas. You know what I'm saying? And all my niggas, if they my nigga, they going to come and do what they said. Like we seen Nike, shout out to Nike. Right? We seen Nike, she came with you, she said, congratulations, sis. Da-da-da, what's up, bro? That's what I'm saying. Stuff like that. Them people, you know, you've been around in the barbershop talking shit forever. You know what I'm saying? So in order to be my friend, that's a good example of you gotta, you know, be your friend. At least
Don't fake it.
fake it till you make it.
Don't fake
When
it.
you my homie, you gotta fake it till you make it. Okay, now let's discuss new friends before, cause we're almost there. We're gonna answer some questions. Bring somebody in. Try to bring somebody in on yours, cause you're gonna mirror yours to the joint. We're gonna bring somebody in and ask a question in a minute, or get their opinion on tonight's topic. Miss Dorothy, really, I'd love to bring you in, Miss Dorothy, on everything. Miss Dorothy, check back in, Miss Dorothy. I want to try to bring you in. Miss Dorothy, so we can see what you think, because you are a professional. Miss Dorothy, everybody in Miss Dorothy. I just told Miss Dorothy, Miss Wade today, Mr. and Miss Wade today, RNS, Lafayette Square. I just told her today the streets love them. Like, they are the streets couple. They are Beyonce and Jay-Z. Been married 40 years. Gave me so much advice and so much information about love long before I walked down that aisle. Like, told me a whole bunch of things that helped me to this day. So, Miss Dorothy, if you still tapping in, I'd love to bring you in. I'd love to bring you in right now and get your opinion. Is she over there too?
Mm-mm. No.
Let me just mirror mine. Let's mirror mine. Just trying to mirror mine. Trying to bring somebody in. But I want the new friends. So automatically know the new friends if you ain't messing with the old friends. So I meet somebody at Walmart. Boom, I got a flat. She helped me change my flat. Boom, my nigga, I got a jack. Boom, she jacked me up. Boom, we hit the tire. Boop, boop, bop. Boom, I got a tire for you. Boom. Get me together. We exchange numbers. Hit me up, folks. Hit me up. Boom, I made a new friend. How we integrate that?
What we switching
I
numbers
hide
for?
it.
What we switching numbers for?
So hide it.
I didn't say hide it. I met this girl today. She helped me change my tire.
Yeah.
She helped me change my tire.
Right. She helped me change my tire. We linked. My nigga.
She helped me change my tire.
You know it's some. Stop it. Like, you
I
don't know
mean,
it's some out here. Like, come on, folks.
I'm sure
It's
it
some
is.
she's out here that's.
I can't change a tire, but she changed my tire.
Whatever the situation was. What? You know what I mean? Like,
how does
I
that-
might bring you in too if
how
Miss Dorothy can't come in. Stay right there.
How does that
I'm gonna bring
lead-
somebody in.
How does that lead to exchange of numbers?
Because if they just cool, so what if I'm out at the club? Boom, 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 I get into it. Boom, 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 boom. She socked one on for me. She come on in and help me. We exchanged numbers. We was fighting in the club together. So you can't get no new friends in life ever? And when you're in a relationship or married, I'm just asking your opinion. I know what I can do. I ain't asking for permission to do something, so you quit looking at me like that.
I'm just confused as to why she changed the tires and fighting for you in the club.
Just for you to help the people. What is your suggestion on new friend integration and friend integration period? Because I think it's unrealistic to think people ain't got old friends. I think it's more realistic to believe that they do.
What is friends? Friend is somebody.
A
friend and an associate is two different things.
A friend is somebody. Okay, a Tasha to you, but to me with a cooch. A Devin with a cooch. A Chuck with a cooch.
To do what?
The same thing he do. He don't do nothing. What the fuck he do? What he do?
To do what?
What do a male
Why?
do?
What would be the point?
What is the point of being friends with a male? What is the point of you and Tasha being friends?
Me and Tasha been friends since grade school.
And you think it ain't some people in this world I've been friends since grade school with, or men been friends since grade school with?
Define friends.
I just told you and Tasha.
So that
me
you
and Cuz.
talk to every day.
You don't talk to all your friends
time.
every day. That's your best friend.
I definitely talk to Tasha every day.
That's your best friend. Let's say, okay, step it down a notch.
I talk to Brittany every day.
Let me step it down a notch.
Actually, I talk to all my friends every day.
You want me to step it down? You want me to step it down?
I talk to all my friends today.
Let me step it down
Smith,
a couple notches.
Mo.
Seriously. A friend. That's what I mean. A friend, yeah. Somebody you rock with on a day-to-day basis. How do you integrate that? Because most men in their mind, I'm going to tell you the truth what they're going to do. They're going to hide it. Because they thought going to be, y'all going to feel like that. No matter if they doing something right or wrong.
If you got to hide it, then...
So tell them how to integrate it. Tell them how not to hide it.
Be open and honest about it.
Come home and say, this lady fix my tire today.
She helped me fight in the club last night.
Come home and say, this lady helped me fix my tire. And it's my birthday, y'all. This is the birthday edition. It's my birthday. Yeah, I'm turning 9 today.
It is.
You got an old school.
You want your cupcakes on camera?
You got an old school.
You want your cupcakes on camera?
I got an old school. She got an old school.
You want cupcakes on camera?
Yeah, she do. You know she do. Let me try to mirror this. How I mirror this, right?
So the two screen. No, yep. Right here. 6926. 6926.
I'm going to call all y'all back that called me during the broadcast. I'm going to call all y'all back. I'm going to try to bring Miss Dorothy in first. Why they can't join?
You got to let them join.
Huh?
Does it say? What does it say? It say bring them on video.
I said they can't join who?
And Mama Sean said happy birthday, love y'all.
Bring who on
love
video?
you too, Mama.
Why don't mine don't say? Okay, mine say okay. You say I can't invite her though.
Why?
I don't know. Man, no. I'm gonna add Reed.
Oh,
Pick up Reed.
Oh God.
Pick up Reed. I'm gonna try to add See what Unc think. Unc so educated. Unc is so educated that, he a great ad if we can get him to come in. Reed!
What's happening?
Reed!
What's happening, Reed?
Welcome to When Love Wins, Unc. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling with my hands.
Alright.
I'm feeling real good, bro.
Alright, so I wanted to bring you in because you always got something that the people can leave with. Because they at the end we're gonna always bring some people in that I know got something real sensible to say and something that the people can they can live by. You know what I mean? So I really want you to touch on that integration of just the integration of marriage and the integration of one just period in your experience. How do you integrate your lifestyle with your significant other lifestyle when it comes to female friends and your male friends that she not might get along with, or your in-laws and family, and how do you integrate that? What would you say to the people?
Well, shit, I mean, I don't really integrate, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if they cool with me, you know what I'm saying, I feel they ain't gonna be a detriment to me and mine, then it's just normal, you know what I'm saying? It's just normal. I mean, certain things I don't even tell the closest to me, you know, so they're not gonna know. You know, I keep them in their place and I stay in my place. You know what I'm saying? I don't integrate nobody, you know what I'm saying? I just pretty much, you know, affiliate. You know what I'm saying? I affiliate with you the same way, but I tweak it a little bit because now I can't really get in there with you like I used to get in there with you because now I'm sharing something significant with my significant other. So now you get a portion of something. And that portion ain't at your demand. That portion is on my availability. You know what I'm saying? And I don't indulge them in everything I got going on unless it's social. If it's social, then I invite them if I feel like I want to have their company. And just because I don't invite you to every social affair I have, don't mean that I think less of you than the other ones that I did, you know, parlay with at the time. I might want a small circle one time. I might want a big circle sometimes. I might just want to be exclusive, just being my significant other. So I don't believe in that integration. When you integrate, you got to throw out everything and just integrate. And I'm not throwing out nothing. I'm keeping everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no pollutants up in there. You know what I'm saying? If anything be polluted, I want it to come to my surprise. I don't want to invite it in.
So they can see you. Slide your comments to the side.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I just was making so they can see you good.
I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe in integrating. I'm trying to mess with this thing.
Now,
I don't believe in integrating. I'm sitting out here on the porch, man. You know what I'm saying? You probably can't see me, but
we see you. Tell the people where you calling from. Where you at, man? Tell the people, you know, just you ain't got to tell them your whole area, but you know how you live, where you tapping in from?
Man, I'm tapping in from the SC, man. You know what I'm saying? That's South Carolina.
All the way from the Carolinas.
Yes, sir.
Well, you know,
yes,
Uncle always be tapping in with now, so you say you just leave everything separate, and when there's some social stuff, you might have them slide through or something, but you just leaving everything separate. You ain't integrating nothing. And if you get a chance to get them a portion of you every now and again, they just get that. They just get that whenever they get that. But you ain't, you know, it ain't on their demand. Is when you got time for that, and when it ain't taken away from you and your family and what you got going on with your significant other at home. Correct?
Typically, yeah. But I mean, it's not just that simple. Everything got to be strategic. You know what I'm saying? If they come to me with a situation or invite me to a situation, I have to first, you know, see what I got going on, and then, you know, in due time, in appropriate time, I'll let them know, hey, you know, this or that. You know what I'm saying? Before integration, well, in other words, I think what you're saying is, correct me if I'm wrong now, I think what you're saying is, do they get to share all of my world with my exclusive world? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying. I'm saying to you, you know, if I got a female friend that I've been had, right, before I got married, before my relationship, you know, how do I make her a part of, or do I make her a part of, you know, what my new situation? Do I, you know, if I'm having a barbecue, is it okay for me to invite her? You know, some men don't feel like they can have, you know, just a female acquaintance over because of how they significant other might feel. So my question is to the people is, how do we integrate that so a man don't feel like he gotta hide his female acquaintance and she just an acquaintance? Why she can't come to the barbecue? Cause she got a coup. That's my whole, you know, my whole gist of it. Okay.
I can now I got a little bit more clarity to it because I was just thinking in general. But since you broke it down like that, first of all, if I have an event such as a barbecue, backyard barbecue, and I want to invite one of my old acquaintances, it has to be just that. It can't be no hidden agendas. And my wife, she have to know that affiliation. She have to know that her and me both don't have no common attraction. It ain't just that, well, I don't want her, knowing she feeling for me. If I know she feeling for me, but I don't want her, but then I want to invite her, I'm inviting her. I'm causing a problem for myself because under the fact that I know I really don't want her, but I'm trying to respect her over my wife because of the fact that I don't want to show her I'm being phony with her. It ain't about me being phony. I ain't got no reason to be real with you. Only real I got to be is with my wife, and I'm being real with you by keeping you at a safe distance so I can protect what I got at home. But on the other hand, if I talk to my wife beforehand and I let my wife know of my past affairs and she was a part of that discussion, and it was neutral, and I know it's neutral, and she knows it's neutral. Now I done disclosed that to my wife, and my wife know she chugga laugh it off, but she already believe in my sincerity because I am honestly sincere, and there really ain't nothing there, and we just happen to be still friends. My significant other gonna accept her as that, and I'm gonna honor my significant other. I'm not gonna infiltrate my woman's feelings for nobody. So I will invite her if she willing to come. But it ain't gonna be no foul play. And if she do come with some foul play, I'm gonna set the record straight right then and there, respectfully so. And if she get out of pocket, I'm gonna have to go ahead and do what I gotta do to get up out of there. But if it's cool with my wife, you know what I'm saying? She already been debriefed on it. You know what I'm saying? It's been properly vetted through her, my wife first. You know what I'm saying? I feel it's neutral. I feel she cool people. I know ain't nothing going on because I know she don't drive on me no more. What we had is a one and done before I even married my wife. And just because I married my wife don't mean that I had to stop fucking with her unless it make my wife uncomfortable. Now, if it make my wife uncomfortable, then I'm going to have to pass up on that and she had to catch the next train on somebody else's affiliate because she can't come to mine.
Good work, Reed. Good work, Unc. I'm going to tap in with you. I love you, Unc. I'm going to be tapping in with you. Make sure you tune in, man. We need that knowledge, man. Good work, Reed.
Know,
tell him one time, Reed.
Reed. All right, man.
All right, love you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, that was Unc. Unc came through with good knowledge. What you got to say about Unc? Unc, that was good. That was good word. That was a good word.
It was.
Reed. We say that because the Israelites, you know what I'm saying? We say
Candles.
that. Reed. I really wanted Miss Dorothy to come in because Miss Dorothy.
Still watching?
I don't think
She
so.
might not be on there no more.
She might not be on there no more. Let me get one more. I'm gonna take one more tonight. Let me find somebody that got. Let's see. Somebody else. Somebody want to tap in. Somebody come in so you can tap in too. Somebody come in so we can get one more before we get out of here for the night. I want to take one more.
Everybody go. Money.
Right on, Raven. I'm gonna eat this cupcake, man. We really thank y'all. Y'all have tuned in to the first episode of When Love Wins. It's me, your very own Mr. Edwards, aka Turnpike Ike, aka Wiseman Phil, aka the Great One, aka Big Four Limb, aka I am the streets.
This one don't work. Look behind the phone and get that.
AKA, I'm changed. AKA, I love y'all, man.
Hold on.
Tell your people who you is. You ain't gonna tell your people bye?
We're not buying yet. Money wants to sing happy birthday.
Oh. My daughter wants to sing happy birthday. For the first.
Behind the phone, Money. Hurry
for
up.
the first episode.
Come on.
She wants to sing happy birthday. 39. Big tray 9. I ain't had my light on this whole time.
It just went off. It just went off.
Oh,
It was
did
on.
it?
Yeah.
Camera.
Yeah, the
Over
camera.
there. It just went
It's
off too.
okay.
It said one more card full.
Okay. It's okay.
Gotta edit it anyway.
Okay.
Alright. Sing, girl. Sing, y'all.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha.
Thank you, baby girl. Let me make my wish. I'm wishing. I ain't gonna tell nobody. So Woo if you banking. Y'all know the rise, man. Slide, man. Next Monday at 9, same time, same place. When love wins, I'm Mr. Edwards. She's Miss Edwards. We'll be back next week. We're doing teens and love. So we'll be having some teen guests talking about teen love, teen relationships, making sure they understand love. We back in school, so they back going together. They back writing love letters all the way down to kindergarten, all the way up to high school. So we gotta get them right. We gotta make them understand what it really means. So we'll see y'all next Monday at 9. Tell the people bye. See y'all.
Bye. 8, not 9. 8.
I'll let y'all.
Bye.
Playboy.